That drives me berserk.
Those poor guys. They're not around anymore.
Nope.
Funny guys.
Yeah, they work well together.
They did. You just don't have this charisma. I wish you did.
I know, I do.
I wish you did. Where'd you get your haircut anyway?
Witness barber. She,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Amazon Live. I'm not sure if you're on right now. I think you are.
Oh, if you're
welcome.
Welcome.
If you're not, Josh was just telling us about his haircut.
Yeah, I got a haircut.
So you had someone come in special?
No, I went there, but they have a private salon, so it's like one room.
Okay, one person in only.
One person, and apparently the laws are, or I don't know if it's laws or maybe it's just what she does, but every time she has 7 smocks, and so she takes, when she's done with that smock gets put in the bin.
Oh, for the person.
For the person.
A different smock. Well,
Yeah.
That makes sense. I thought she changed 7 times during your haircut.
No. Like
Every time she changed the clippers, I'm changing a smock, so you'll have to wait.
No,
Whatever,
but because you got to take precautions.
Uh,
And then I had to hold my mask the whole time. So when she's working around this ear, I'd take the elastic off.
Right, last I had that happen to me, they cut the strap and my mask fell off. Ruined the whole thing.
We're good with it.
Infected. Hello, everyone. Welcome here to Amazon Live. This is Matt and Josh for What Tools Inside, and we are going to be talking to you today
About haircuts.
about haircuts and Stak Racks. Perhaps you've seen these hidden behind this. Let me put this over here for a minute. But these are the Stak Racks. Josh, tell the folks a little bit about that.
These are an innovative tool that is going to blow your mind. If you haven't already seen these and you're in the painting industry, you need this tool.
Yes.
Without a doubt, this will save you time and make you money on your first job.
So here on this show, over the course of the next hour, a few things will happen. We will show you how to put those Stak Racks on, how to use them in detail, start to finish.
On a door.
On a door, on 2 doors.
On 2 doors, but there's other features that we'll talk about that it does.
That's right. While doing that, we're also going to be using other paint products to actually help paint along the way.
Yeah.
And we'll show you that as well. Explain those to you. On top of that, while watching this live,
Yes.
you will have a chance to win one of 4 contractor packs of these Stak Racks. What
Now,
a generous donation from Stak Racks.
A contractor pack is 12 of these with 12 screws.
Which allows you to do 3 doors.
3 doors or thousands of feet of trim.
Yeah, all the trim in your whole house. Which we'll get into and discuss in length.
And remember that the Stak Racks is on sale right now for the next,
Next 6 hours, I believe.
Hours.
It's $67. That's a 15% off sale.
That's a substantial saving.
So you'll want to follow the directions that are given there in your live to.
And each tool we're talking about is going to be in the carousel, so make sure you take a look. And
yeah, the details are there. You go to follow that to their detail page, and you'll get more information on the actual products. So without further ado,
now, man, let me talk about this a bit here.
Okay.
You interrupted me, and
I apologize.
I was rude.
I apologize.
There's a lot of features that this little triangle does. It's not just a triangle for the sake of it. Let me get another one here. We're going to talk about all these details in detail later, but it's got locking mechanisms so that it can't tip. This goes into the door and allows you to paint in both sides and rotate the door and paint it again. You're able to mortise doors if you want. We'll demonstrate that. It does everything.
Yeah.
It really speeds up your job.
You want to do trim.
It compacts. Oh, that's the best.
Put that together.
It's the best.
For shutters. You name it, you can do it with this tool.
Because when you're painting trim, what's the worst part about it? What's the worst part about painting trim?
Stacking it.
No.
You
can't.
Laying it out.
That's right. When you lay it out to paint it, you're going to lay it on the grass or lay it on the garage.
It does take up a lot of room.
It takes up a lot of room, and you can't really manage the site.
So
You got some guy, other guy
working,
electrician working, and he steps on your...
Let's stop yakking about it and show these folks how it works, shall we?
I suppose.
No, wait a second.
It's a race.
No. But what I do want to say is, if you're just tuning in right now, if you do follow What Tools Inside, because we're Matt and Josh from What Tools Inside, if you do follow us, you'll know that you have a chance to win this in the app right now. And for that, you have to put this answer in. Innovation.
Yeah.
That's the answer we want you to put into the app.
Now that's the first way you can win this set of Stak Racks by playing the game in the app. Now for those who are just joining and don't know what the app is, well, it's a game that we play weekly where we give away free tools several times a week, and you have to answer clues and guess the answer and put it in the app for your chance to win. And then If you get 9 correct guesses throughout the month, you're entered in for the tool of the month, which is this month is the Bulldog, right?
Bulldog,
from Bosch.
So, in every 15 minutes, we're going to be approximately we're going to be announcing another winner of you. And here's how you can win the Stak Racks. Comment, ask questions right now during our live, and we will randomly pick someone every 15 minutes to be a winner.
Right, and then they're going to send me that message.
They're going to send you up. No, they're going to tell us.
Okay,
the crew here will tell us.
I don't have my phone.
That's okay. So let's start with putting. We're not going to work on our nice table here. We're going to put something down on top of that. We don't want to ruin it, right?
That's it.
So let's get that, Josh. Why don't you get your side?
Oh,
let's put that. We're going to put this old piece of plywood up here.
Well, this is going to work well because it's going to be wide enough for us to put the doors up.
Yeah, that's the whole idea, right? We want to make sure that put whatever covering down, something down, because they're going to be painting on this. We don't want it to be spilling over, ruining our nice floor or anything else that you got.
No.
What's the first step you do when you get your doors?
You prep them.
You need to prep them. Yes, that's number one, and it's usually the easiest thing to do is to prep them when they're just flat. So for that,
you certainly can prep them on the Stak Racks. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because they're sturdy enough.
So
you don't need it, but if you don't need to, go ahead and prep it ahead.
So these are just old demonstration doors that have been around for a long time. We're just going to give them a once over.
We've got one sanding block.
Okay, I assure you. I'll do the sanding.
I have one question.
Yes.
Do I need special rods to connect the blue Stak Rack?
Good question. So depends on what you're doing. We're going to demonstrate it here.
Special rods.
Special rods is the answer to that question is no, unless you're doing trim. Then you would need a cross member, a cross beam.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we demonstrate? Do we have something?
I don't think we have anything. We might have something right there. Grab that right there, that piece of wood right there.
Just as a little bit of a demonstration here.
Yeah.
Because you need a cross member only if you're doing trim. So you would have your two pieces over here like this, right? And then you have your cross member here like this, and then your next two over here.
You can screw it right in. Why don't you show them?
No, I'm talking about the cross member.
Yeah.
Oh. This one.
You show them so they can see what you're talking about.
Where's the screws?
Oh, here. Actually, we got two things. Yeah, let's bring that. Let's have that. That's actually a better way of describing it.
Do we have two of them? Do we have screws? Where's our screws?
There you go. That's good.
Do we have a Stak Rack screw somewhere?
Yeah, they're right here.
I don't see them.
There's a box of them right here.
All right. So here, now these come with the Stak Racks. Okay, these come inside the Stak Rack cases. Let me show you.
Yeah, you get the amount of screws that you need for each individual Stak Rack. Okay.
Question: what is the record of stacks of doors?
Oh, I think we've got like 11.
No, 13. I think.
13.
14.
14 was our record.
And now I bet you that record will be beat since they added this.
Yeah, that feature.
This feature, because it locks it in place. You know what I mean?
So here's how you would do the trim, just so you know when you had to add anything to it. It's a relatively straightforward system here. As long as Josh can understand how a drill works.
You know what I mean?
You got to it's not really that complicated, bud. Okay? That's one. You put the other one. I think you're getting the idea instantly. You're basically making mini sawhorses.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so, but what you could do is we're using a big giant 2x6 here.
Yeah, you can use a 2x3 or whatever, 1x2. All right, here's one. Let's put that like that.
Put it like that. Right.
Okay, it's a little bit long, but here you go. Put this in on here.
And so now what you do is then you can get 16-foot lengths of trim.
However long you want.
However long you want them.
If you're doing a big house project.
Lift it up a bit, everybody. This drill is too big for the job.
You have the wrong bit in there?
I think so. I just grabbed it.
You grabbed whatever bit you could.
I just grabbed whatever bit I saw. He doesn't want to hold it. Nightmare. Worst nightmare here.
Your worst nightmare. This guy doesn't have any problems.
It's like one of those dreams where you're giving a speech and you're nude.
Okay, can you give me that? Let's tighten this up.
All right, so here I have this. Here's your cross members, right? And then you're painting your trim, and you would do it like this.
That's it.
Right?
And then you have another series of these
on top of it. So you would lay out all of your trim. Okay, look. I did my. I was doing an addition on my house, and I used these Stak Racks for the painting of the
Hardy board.
hardy board. And so
Siding,
I laid
like the siding.
the siding. So I laid out 16-foot lengths. So you had 3 rows, 3 sections of this, so that there wasn't too much sagging. And then we laid them all out there, however many, and then you spray it all.
Yeah.
And then you do it again, and you can stack it then at that point.
Right.
But that's how you do it. So yes, at times you would use a cross member. But what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how it works on the door.
But that was a good question.
Yeah, very good question.
And so was the question about how many you
But
can
14,
stack.
yeah, I think 14. But I think we'll have to see if we can't beat that new record, man.
Yeah.
Because
This drill that Josh is using right now, guys, is the Bosch Chameleon. What makes it the Chameleon is that the heads are all interchangeable. And that's pretty exciting. And we'll show you how that works in just a second.
oh my word,
Having
I'm
trouble,
not
bud?
left-handed.
No, I guess not. Oh, and you're not right-handed either, by the looks of it.
I'm not gonna. This is we're changing this bit. The first thing we do.
Would you like me to help you?
No, I want you to hold it still though. Good Lord. Here, new bit.
I love it. It's not that you had the wrong side, the bit size. That was the problem.
It's definitely
happens.
the problem.
All right, so here we go. I was telling you about this Bosch Chameleon, which we'll talk a little bit more about. But look, watch.
There.
It's got a locking.
Look. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right one. It's got a locking thing, so the head comes off of it. See that? And then you can change your head out to anything else.
Yes bit or anything you wanted to.
There's an offset bit when you're getting in those tight spots in a cabinet, right? There's an SDS bit. This comes separate. You would buy this separately, but that's for when you're doing into concrete. Put that back in for you, right? This is a 90-degree angle. Look at this. You put it to whatever angle you want. Turn it on. It's called the Chameleon, the Bosch Chameleon. Last drill you'll ever buy.
Yeah, that's great.
Because it has all those different features, all the different heads on it, right?
All right.
We'll keep this one for now. In fact, we don't even need a head because it's got this tip in here.
What I would like to do is, do we have a?
What are you looking for?
So to be a winner, type in.
That's right. Don't forget as well, guys, that what tool is inside right now. You can follow the link in our app. If you don't have it, you should download it for your chance to win. You have to put in the word innovation, INNOVATION.
Oh.
Do it right now.
In the app.
Oh, right now you can put it in
Put it in.
for a chance to win. Ryan Rich, congratulations. Ryan Rich, you are our first winner of the contractor pack of Stak Racks, and you haven't even seen how they work yet.
Wait till you do.
Wait till you see them. Wait how excited you're going to be. You're going to run and tell
All right,
your,
man. This has been prepped now.
your family.
Now, let's get this put in. Now, I gave you that bit to put in the drill.
Oh, did you?
Now you're gonna grab the wrong one again.
Sorry. So, ladies, show them what you got here. This is a nice bit kit you got. So this is the Bosch bit kit. But look how nice this is. When you want a bit, you lean it out like this and pull it straight out.
Yeah, it is actually pretty cool because
you're always
the
fighting
worst
them.
part is getting them back in.
Yeah, you put it back
Or
in.
trying to get them out, right, out of your finger. You're busting your corner of your fingers.
You put it in and just push it down and it locks it in place. Even the drill bits themselves. Look how nice that is. Did you get the one you need?
I did. Now, Matthew, explain to them where would you put this on the outside of the door? I've already, this is all prepped.
Prepped. Okay.
And I'm keeping this door, by the way.
Why? You need
I have a
one.
project at home, which happens to be this color that I wanted. Works beautifully.
Why would I'm not giving you this door?
What do you want with it? What are you going to do with it? A blue
It's
door.
for demonstrations. What do you need?
No.
What's next?
Over there. Tell them why or where you put that on the door.
Okay, I'll tell them that. But first, and I don't want to be out of the screen. I think I might be a little out of the screen
No,
if I
yeah,
do that.
don't you worry about
But listen, before I do that, we were going to be doing 2 doors. Okay, so before you do any of your doors, you have to put them both together. Here's the other one. And this is where Josh is, when he's talking about measuring your doors and marking them, this is why it's so important.
This is a much quicker way than having to do them individually.
Individually.
You can do them individually, But if you can put them all together, this is much
I need
easier.
a measuring tape right over there on that. So here's the deal. Can you guys see me okay still? Am I still in the shot?
Nobody knows.
A yes or a no would suffice, but okay. So normally I put it at 2 inches because there's a couple of reasons why you want to do that. If you put it too far in, the Stak Rack too far in, you won't be able to flip the door, which we're going to demonstrate in just a minute.
Yeah, they'll bind.
But because we've used these doors a few times, I'm going to put it in at 3 inches. I want to have a good
Nice new hole.
new hole, 3 inches on each side.
Now, what do I do with my screws here? You got 1, 2.
Okay, and you do that for the top door and the bottom door. You line them all up. Maybe if you got 10 doors you're doing, you'll put them all together, and you line them all up from one side, and you measure from one side over, and then put your marks. And then that way you'll know they're always going to be the same size. Doesn't matter the size of the door. The racks will all be in the same place for stacking purposes.
Now, I wanted to explain something while Matt's doing that. For those professional painters that are watching and thinking, why would I do all this extra hassle to do this when I could be painting the door already?
They'll never do anything else faster. This is the fastest way on the planet.
Truly, this is the fastest thing that you could possibly do, and you'll see why as soon as we demonstrate.
And if anybody
works.
wants to argue that, I'm all for it. I'm happy to go up a challenge.
You hear that? That's an international
That's an
challenge.
international challenge. You will not get faster.
All
All right.
Take your end here.
So what's the plan? What are you doing?
Taking this off because this is not the
Oh yeah, we
front
don't
door.
need this one right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this one's prepped. Go ahead and put those ones in, Josh. Show them how fast that happens. Once these get put on your door, that's it. You use it to stay on until the door is ready to be installed on your wall.
You don't want to do it too tight because you want it to be able to pivot.
You see how he puts it down? He lays it down like that, on the ground like that, and then screws it into the marked space. Now you know they're exactly the same distance apart on both sides.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll do my side now. I got my mark where they go.
And there you go. Now this door, this wood is just barely going to fit it.
But it'll do it. And that's what matters.
All right. So this is what it looks like. Now, once you affix these Stak Racks to the door, you never again you have no reason to touch the door again.
Yeah, now you can always work with the racks itself.
Right. So once it's wet paint, you're not touching it. There's handles here that you can flip. Do you want to demonstrate what the flip looks like?
Yeah, let's show them the flip. Which way you want to go?
This way.
Okay.
Okay. So they have that. Just like that.
See?
You have it. Now this isn't the prep side. So let's show them this way again. Just like that.
So you're able to paint one side, it's still wet, flip it over, paint the other side. Now, if I had my way, we would be painting with this.
This is the Graco. I'm gonna put it right here in front. This is the Graco Ultra. Okay, this is the cordless,
Airless handheld.
airless wonder. We love it. In fact, we used this when we redid my entire kitchen, eh, Matt?
Yep.
And it worked beautifully.
A lot of people love how hand in hand this Graco sprayer works with this system.
with the Stak Rack.
Explain to them how that works, Josh. It's got a.
So this here.
Don't run it though, because it's dry.
No,
right?
it's
But here's-
okay. This isn't my first rodeo.
I
you
know,
what
but
mean?
I want to make sure, eh, bud?
So it comes with they partnered with DeWalt. It comes with an 18-volt DeWalt battery, right? Slides in, charges up, and it slides in back here. Okay. Now you're in. So this is your paint chamber. Make sure you can see this, right? This is the soft. This is what you fill your paint with.
Yeah, it looks like a container that you get a soup in from a Chinese food
Right.
store.
No
or
soup
something.
for you, kind of thing. But this is it's
But
squishable.
not quite as sturdy.
And so you fill this up with paint all the way to the tip here, and then you put it back in like this,
You can buy those as refills separately.
right?
Okay.
Then you pop the top like this, and see now there's an air hole up here, and you squeeze this. See, listen. Okay. That's air escaping. And so then what happens is then you can prime it because now there's no air and it won't
That's
get...
right. So it just pulls that paint through
Right.
into the spray.
And then it's full.
The pump only has paint in it, not air. And it's ready to go, and you do a little test spot on a piece of cardboard or whatever.
Right. You prime it like that, and then you're ready to spray. And just like that, you're professional. You're doing a wonderful job, and I wish we could do that here, except this is...
It's a set.
This is
and we
a
don't want to
movie
get
set.
paint on everything, folks, and camera equipment and lights and stuff and fires. We don't need any of that happening
I
here.
don't need that.
Right?
Because you need
You
masks.
can leave that out, Josh. Leave the battery on and leave it out. That way
Okay.
people can see it while we're working. So here's the Stak Racks. Here we go. Now we're going to show you a couple of other fantastic products. This is Prestige Paint. You can get that right here on Amazon.
Right.
You give them the color that you want, they prepare it for you. Need something to open it with.
Did you shake it?
I don't know if I didn't shake it, but maybe
Let's-
somebody on the studio did.
I don't. Let's not trust them. Just let's shake
I've
it.
done this one time. So one time, actually, it didn't actually happen to me. It happened to my work partner. We put
You
the
got something on your fingernail. It's distracting me. The other one. The old spider web.
little spider web. Yeah, I didn't put the lid on tight enough for him,
Right.
and he went like this in the middle of the room and just paint everywhere. Look, you keep looking for stuff,
Yeah, no, look, that's the con. I thought it was doing it. I thought you were telling the same story,
and you were actually making it
and
happen.
you were making it happen.
I'm probably jiggling. Ever since COVID, I've put on a few pounds, and
No,
everything just jiggles now when I shake it.
It was before COVID.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Let's be honest.
Now here, let's use this outdoor edge. This is a little. It does, yeah. It's DeWalt 20 volt. I said 18, but I meant 20.
It's a 20 volt.
There you go. It comes with it. It does come in the box. You saw us open up a brand new one. So this is the 20 volt.
Does it come with one or two? I think it comes with two.
Let me look. It just comes with
Oh
one.
no, look. What's it? What is this? What's that?
It does. Yeah, it comes with two. So here's what else it
I
comes
thought
with.
I was right.
Okay. It also comes with.
Can we move this back a bit, Josh? I got no room to work.
So you got 2 batteries, 4 interchangeable paint buckets, 2 nozzles that you can replace for the priming part, and then the cleaning pump armor. You would always want to put this in afterwards. But man, I'll tell you, it's beautiful. It is a really nice
tool.
sprayer.
But we're going to paint this with a paintbrush and roller for now. We're going to use the Stinger brush line. If you haven't seen these things yet, we're going to show you how awesome they really are.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
Fantastic brush.
Here's what makes them different. Notice how you've got an angle, like a normal angled brush has just got an angle on it. This has an angle, as you can tell, but then it also has this extra tip that kind of goes up like a stinger, they call it. These filaments on here are slightly stiffer than these filaments.
Yeah.
That's so that you can cut in that edge perfectly, making it so much easier to have a nice, straight, clean job.
True
That's
story.
what this is for. Okay.
I hate painting.
I love painting.
Hated painting. Did. Because I hated it because I was bad at it. And since I started using this, my lines are so much more improved. You're not touching things because you're not getting...
You want to quit this and get into the painting business?
Yeah, like this is my last show.
So let me show you guys something here. A little trick. My old cousin taught me years ago. He was a painter. You dip. Seems silly, doesn't it? But just go back and forth like that. That takes the excess paint off. And you don't have to worry about it dripping. It's ready to go.
Or you just scrape it. Now, are you going to do the inside? You want me to roll? Is that what you're saying?
I'm doing the inside. You get it ready to roll.
All right, I'm going to use this cigarette roller here.
Brush. Shannon Scott, congratulations. You were the next winner of our Stak Rack contractor pack. So you won 12 contractor packs.
Oh.
12 packs, a 12 pack of Stak Racks. That will let you do 3 doors or all kinds of trim. You're going to love this tool.
Yeah.
It's little mini sawhorses. So here's how we do these 6-panel doors.
Less chatting, more painting.
I'm working at it here. But look, this is
Don't
how
worry about the tops. I got the tops.
I know, but you don't have that in there, do you? I didn't think so.
This is one of my house, so make sure you do a good job painting.
I am. But look, so look at the Stinger brush, just works, gets right into those cracks, nice and cleanly.
Another really nice feature about you got a little bit extra paint here.
Yeah, I'm going to get all around, bud. That's what I do, okay?
Is how long it lasts on the brush. It holds a really, there's an actual word for that. Isn't it?
Yeah, but it's way beyond
But
our...
it surpasses my knowledge.
Yeah.
But it holds paint for a long time. without dripping everywhere.
You
know
see
what
how I
mean?
did that? You see how you just give that back and forth?
I saw.
No, people don't do that. People don't know that. They think, oh, that's silly. I just scrape it on the side.
I'm just going to go ahead and start painting here, man.
Good, I guess.
Here, I'm going to pour some in this bucket. And make sure you clean up my paint can here.
I don't like the idea of you pouring stuff. Good. What do you need? Holy cow here. What is this?
I got 2 doors to paint.
All right.
Watch, these are my good pants. My wife will be angry if you get paint on them.
All right. Don't worry about it. That's my can. Okay. All right. So notice how that gets right in there nice and tight in all those edges. This is the indoor brush from Stinger Brush. They have an outdoor line, so if you're doing like rough surfaces, they got a line for that. Show them that one, Josh. That's the blue.
That's the blue one here. Hold on. That's this guy here. So this is made for. It's even harder, right? So you can really get, if you're doing painting stucco or hardy board or anything like that, then this is what you want. It's a firmer touch to it.
So you want to be careful when you're doing these doors. Like if you're not spraying, I suggest that you can spray, but not everybody can get a sprayer at the moment. I understand that. Okay, I get that. So this is how you do it. Don't use a lot of paint in here, because if you do multiple coats. If you do too much paint at first, it will just run down inside. Which is also a very great feature of the Stak Racks. It lets you do it flat, which lets you have a lot more stability and control over your paint.
And not only that, but if you're paint, because generally what painters do is they paint their doors upright, right? They'll put a paint stick. One technique, I should say, is they stand upright and they put a paint stick and they shoot it in with a trim nail, and
Or
they
a screw
zigzag
or something like
or a
that,
screw, and then they zigzag it.
Right.
So it takes up a lot of room for one, and for another, if you're not careful, you'll end up with runs. Well, you will never have a run using the Stak Rack.
I don't know if you guys can see this door and how it's coming out, but look at this brush and how nice of a job it's doing. Just a beautiful finish. If I had a cheap brush in my hand, it'd be streaks everywhere. Drive me nuts. I'm going to tilt it so you can see it a bit better. How about that? Is that enough? Oh, a little bit more. Well, then we get. What are we going to do? We're going to stand.
How am I gonna?
You know what I mean? How are we going to paint it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see that? Oh, here you go. We're starting to get some action there, so you can see the.
Here, let's put this here, man.
That good?
This is gonna be a nightmare if this
Well,
falls.
if I have another one over here, maybe. We want you guys to be able to see what's going on. Is that good? How's that, guys? Folks in the AV
lift that
department?
up, would you?
Is that good?
Lift that up. Lift the whole door up. There you go. That's
How's
it.
that? Make sure the other side's not going to fall off.
No, that's it. That's what you want. Now I don't know how we're gonna paint this, but
They give us so little to work with. No, I can do it. I can do my thing there, but then they can see what's going on a bit better.
yeah, nice.
Is that good? Okay, good.
So we're
We
using
want
a
the
nice,
AV team to be happy because they get kind of
get angry.
miserable, and there
Now-
we go.
So this here is a nice paint, man. This is a what would you call this? A teal, would you?
Oh, it's like a baby blue, maybe, or a pastel, if you will.
But this
Right.
paint is something that you can buy from Amazon, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
Because who wants to go to a hardware store right now? I don't know.
Now explain them to them, Josh, what you're using.
This is just a little cigarette. I think they call it a cigar roller,
Yeah.
and it's just nice for really smooth surfaces.
Let me switch
You can
spots.
get different different textures, different naps. This is just very tight nap. I don't know what the actual dimensions are.
Is that like a foam? That's a foam roller.
It's a foam roller, yeah.
Now Josh will want to come back over this. He was just kind of doing what he could while I was working over there to get started.
Yeah,
but
just to get ahead of you a bit.
you always want to go over the areas that you brushed with your roller, any of the flat surfaces, just to be sure you're getting it right, not leaving any marks.
Now you got painters watching here, Matt, saying, "What are these guys doing?"
Yeah. Okay. If there's a painter watching, and he's going to say, "Wait a second, you guys should be using a sprayer." Yeah, of course, my friend. But right now we're doing what we can, and we're on
Crooked footing.
display here.
But what's nice is the Stak Rack system really lets you be as versatile as you want to be. There is nothing that
So
it
if you're
can't do.
just tuning in to find out what the word is that you have to put into the app right now, it's innovation. So if you follow what tools inside and you're looking for that chance to win that set of Stak Racks in the app, go download the app, put it in. The word is innovation, INNOVIATION, and you'll be entered to win a combination of Stak Racks, and that will add towards your chance to win that tool of the month. 9 correct guesses throughout the month.
Get you
you
your
that
chance.
tool, man.
Everybody should be playing. If you're not playing now, and you're just finding out about this, well, then now's your chance.
Now's your chance to win. So, we had 2 winners so far. Can we get a recap of who those winners were so I can repeat it? Once they have a chance to tell me.